What's up, guys? Check me out. I'm at home today enjoying a much needed day off after 13 days straight. I didn't film yesterday. I was trying to get stuff done, but I am done. And you can see I'm all scraggly. Today I'm not doing anything, but I might I may try to shave and actually clean myself up a little bit. This is my screened in porch behind me. You can see my little greenhouse that I use to build and shape skimboards. That's my hobby. I don't want to do that as a job, but that's what I do on the side, skimboard. I might put up some videos about that, maybe one or two here and there. But I wanted to go over some things that I learned this week at the job on the Equestrian Ranch. The first thing is I learned that horse poop is basically just hay, because it looks, like normal poop when it comes out, but once it dries, it just turns right back into hay. I bet it would be great fertilizer. Can they eat it again? I don't know. Anyway, uh, but one major thing that I learned is, I'm used to doing smaller repairs, right? This was a big job for me and my skill level. I'm just being straight up with you guys. Now, I'm used to doing smaller repairs, hinges on dumpsters, a stainless steel sink at a restaurant, little restaurant work, little trailers. There's lots of trailers around here that I've repaired, different things like that. So this was a bigger job. I I'm used to being outside and not welding for long periods of time, not grinding for super long periods of time, not having to do a lot of the things that I did. And one mistake that I made was not wearing a respirator. Now, I normally at home and on these other repairs, I'll wear a respirator here and there, but usually it's not long enough to where I don't feel like I'm in that much danger. There's a lot of open air and I have fans blowing on me. But I think I made a mistake this time in not wearing one. I'm going today to go get a smaller one. I have a bigger one for when I'm doing all the resin and fiberglass work. And I constantly wear a respirator in that greenhouse to build, small surfboards and skimboards and things like that when I'm doing that. Sanding all that fiberglass. That's something but I don't think about the metal. I don't think about the welding, especially being outside. Now I'm inside there. It's a different story. I do have an air conditioner hooked up to there, but that is a different story. But I'm going to go get one of the mini respirators today that goes under your welding hood, because I feel like, you know, I'm blowing my nose, little black specks are coming out. My eye has been bloodshot and hurting since yesterday. And I wear safety glasses and a face shield when I'm grinding. You guys saw that. Um, I had one grinder without a guard on it, but that's one that was left to me from my father-in-law, and it's never had a guard on it. And yes, I should use a guard on that one. All my other ones have a guard. The only reason that one doesn't, because I don't have a guard for it, and I should have a guard for it. So yes, that is a safety thing that needs to happen and needs to, whatever. I'll try to make that right. But this is something that you don't always think about. I went through this job thinking, oh, I'll get a respirator later. It was in my mind. I thought about it, but it was that, well, I'll be done soon. I'll be done soon. Then I'll get one. I'll be done soon. Then I get one. And now today, my lungs are burning a little. My eyeball is hurting. It's watering. It's bloodshot. So this is something that I just want to throw out there, guys. That no matter how experienced we are, no matter our skill level, we always make mistakes, and there are things that we can learn from and help other people learn from. So please, when you're welding, when you're doing a job like this, wear one of those small respirators under your hood. And when you're grinding, wear a respirator. When you're, just do it. It's a smart thing to do. Another thing I learned is I'm still scared of horses. I feel the same way about horses as I do if I was to see an elephant out in the wild. I just don't want to approach them. They have big, giant faces, and they can bite you. And I just feel like I kind of got dissed by one because I'm not used to horses. When I grew up, we had a field behind our house that we didn't own, but there were horses back there, and we'd feed them sometimes, but they were still really scary. And I asked one lady, I said, hey, is it customary to approach these horses? How do you do it? She said, just reach out your hand, and let them smell of it. And if they, you know, are cool with you, they'll let you pet them and stuff like that. So I went up to one of the horses and thought I'd be cool, and I did that. And he smelled at me, and then I reached out to pet him, and he was like, psh. He looked at me like he wanted me to pet him, you know, like, hey, what are you doing? He would always watch me when I walked by, so I was like, hey, this guy seems cool. And then he just like, psh, and turned the other way. I'm like, I just got dissed by this horse. But yeah, horses freak me out. Anyway, guys, I hope you got something out of that. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day off. I probably won't be doing much other than maybe going to the store to get that respirator. I may wait till tomorrow, but I definitely won't be doing any more work without it. That's one big lesson I learned this week, and I hope that helps out. Oh, yeah, and see you tomorrow!